wrapped up in my sleeping bag, looking out the window at Aaron's house as the sun is beginning to creep over the horizon. And the trees are silhouetted black against the emerging blue sky with the fading stars up in the sky. And I think to myself how much I hate Aaron because he's got it fucking made with this fantastic house of his, this nice little piece of property tucked away out in the backwoods of South Dakota. God, I fucking hate him. Hope he dies. Hope he dies of syphilis. Piece of shit.
It was raining out here in Vegas, and I was going to have a nice, relaxing day. I was just going to go to the gym and run on the treadmill a little bit. And then I was maybe going to play some pickleball, but no, it was at the pickleball courts. And I sat there all sad, like not Manuel Ortega. What was the other guy? The meme, the guy, the drug dealer guy. They standing by his pool by himself. That's what I was like, standing by the pickleball courts by myself, all sad, peak of my game, and no one to share it with. And then, as you know, my job is internet based, and man, you cannot get away. You cannot get away. I'm just listening to YouTube videos and podcasts. You cannot get away from this Jason Palmer guy. Something wasn't right in America. That's why and I'm looking at this guy, and I don't know, maybe it was Beetlejuice. You say it 3 times, it comes true after you watch his commercial with its lame music. For the 50th time, you are compelled to look this guy up. And so, congratulations, Jason. Your marketing department caught my eye. And what I'm going to do, we'll play a little game here. It's called "Is Cappy Right?" Because Jason, he's not. I don't know if this is a big guy or what. I don't know anything about this guy, but based on what I saw, it is everything wrong with Americans who want to change this country for the better. The premise of his is, America used to be this great place. Then it wasn't. And young people need a future. And I look at him, I'm like, dad bod, skinny fat. I'm not a big workout guy, but dude, you're okay. I'll just put it. I don't hate this guy. I'm trying to help. You're a fucking pussy. You look like a fucking pussy. You're the political incarnation. You are the human being politician incarnation of the song. I'm proud to be an American. That shit song. That horrible roll over on our back, let our enemies kill us song. That's you. I'm not saying, well, okay, I'd make a great presidential candidate. I don't want to run for president. I want to run for any public office. I'd be great because I'd be this dictator. We clean this shit up. I like habeas corpus, writ ad infinitum, and other Latin words means go fuck yourself. I'm a dictator for the next year, cleaning shit up. All right, now we go back to voting. Oh, by the way, the voting age is 30, and you must be a taxpayer, and we're all paying a sales tax. And so I'm left to guess. I want to guess. I'm going to guess this guy comes from wealth. I don't see any calloused hands. I'm going to assume kind of like an Andrew Yang type of character where mom and dad gave you some money. I don't see, again, I'm not a big fan of Trump. I'm not, but the guy's got a little bit of balls. The guy is a sort of a man's man. And why? Oh, we gotta come in. America used to be a great place. And it's like a Christian singles dating commercial. There's a girl in some running slowly in a summer dress with wheat in the background, the sun setting, maybe a little bit of, what are those called? Dandelion seeds floating by. Oh my God, geez. I don't know how many angry male Americans there are. I guess we'd find out, but when we have that stuff and they're proud to be an American, that shit, and our enemies see that, I'm like, man, why did they come over here? Would we be a surprise? Like, let's say China tried to invade us, all right? How many of the actual real men, not to say I'm so super macho, but how much of us would pick up a gun and say, get the fuck off our land? The Chinese don't know about us because we don't promote that. We put some cartoon girl who's the soldier with her dad turning into a woman getting married. Like that might be the ultimate hoodwink. Okay, we're going to play really weak now. But then we're going to get we're going to get those boys from Tennessee to go and fight. All right, we'll send in the Tennessee boys. And then they'll be fucked. They think they're going to come here. It's going to be a bunch of girls not even knowing how to clean a gun. And this guy, our president, Jason Palmer, singing, do you play an acoustic guitar, Jason? And are you related to Laura? Only some people are going to get that joke. So I'm going to go to his website. And, the website, I'm from a working class family. Every fucking politician ever fucking said, including Joe Biden, who is a trust fund baby little pussy, who has never worked. Barack Obama has worked more jobs than Biden. Bernie Sanders actually did a stint as a carpenter for 6 months before he could develop his first cow. Like, oh, it hurts. Like Pierre LeFou and Cowboy Bebop. Once he took one little bit of damage, turned into a crybaby. No one's going to get that obscure reference unless you're a really cool anime dude. So my guess is trust fund baby. You didn't work. You didn't. No, watch, this guy's a former Marine or something, but I just don't see it. I could be completely wrong. I'm not sensing hardcore Democrat because you actually seem to care about America. His heart's in the right place. There's no doubt about it. It's just a PR nightmare as far as I'm concerned. Because what we need is a bunch of more pussy Democrat male politicians, right? It's like JFK has a little shot, or RFK, sorry. Well, he might have a little bit of a shot. And I'm just curious. I just like, what? How and who's in charge of marketing over there? Who's all? Do you ever leave the Beltway out of Washington D.C.? I know in Washington D.C. and other Marxist leftist Democrat havens, no man has a dick. If you step outside, there are still men who have a dick. Like, what is this? I'm gonna guess wealthy, came from wealth. Not a ton. I'm going to guess he's a well-intended touchy-feely guy, and he works nonprofit or charity or to help the whales or something that people had a lot of money shoved their ass to go, I'm going to help with the children. I'm going to guess he's a politician of some kind. He's probably giving Biden. You're not running for the Republican Party, I don't think. And then I don't know what his platform is going to be, but this is not going to be the John Wayne, Steve McQueen, Denzel Washington from The Equalizer, man up and kick ass and take some names. No, not Equalizer. You're more bad at also Denzel Washington. Creasy from Man on. That's who we need. We need Creasy from Man on Fire. That's who we need for president. So I got his thing here. Let's rebuild the American dream together. No, let's crack skulls. Let's kick ass and take names. No, we're never going to set the pen and paper aside. Why don't we have to take names now with President Clary? There is not going to be any time to take names. We are not recording anything. Pick up that gun over there. There you go. Okay, set the paper. That's right. There you go. We don't need that paper and pencil. About Jason Palmer is an entrepreneur, impact investor, and philanthropist running for Democrat as a Democrat candidate. So far, I'm not wrong. Are you an entrepreneur? Are you a real entrepreneur? You started a company that employed people and made a profit. Not Andrew Yang, who is not an entrepreneur. He is not a businessman. He is merely a nonprofit runner. He does not make a product. He just takes money from other people and gives it to other people, and he takes a commission. Oh my God, I'm so good. He's not that much older than me. Michael Jason Palm. Dude, no. Who is your marketing guy? Jason Michael Palmer, born 1971, served executive and leadership positions in multiple organizations, including Microsoft, Kaplan Education, and Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, a leading impact investor firm, New Markets Venture Partner. Okay, dude, what's your degree? What did you do? I don't want to know where you served. Technically, I served at the police. I served at several police departments, I guess, in a technical sense. What did you do? And leading impact investor firm, New Markets Venture Partner. New Markets is focused exclusively on double bottom line investments in innovative, high impact, early and growth stage educational labor force technology companies that improve student and worker outcomes. Do you make money? Or you like every other hedge fund, investment, private equity group, somebody else gave you the money and now you get to play make-believe financier. What do you do? And by the way, that first paragraph, you're going to lose everybody who isn't like reasonably well educated. I'm not saying stupid people, but you know, your tradesmen or your younger people. Like, what the hell was all that? Palmer served as a trusted member of the board of directors, not a job, for more than a double successful businesses, not a thing. Several which have been acquired by publicly traded companies. That has nothing to do with anything. Prior to work with New Markets, his service as deputy director at the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, nonprofit pussy I'm smelling so far. For 3 years, he led post-secondary innovation efforts. Were you an academic? I didn't think about that. Are you an academic? This sounds like academic speak. What the fuck is a post-secondary innovation efforts? To improve the outcomes of disadvantaged college students by investing in colleges, universities, and entrepreneurs. How about you force companies to have training programs and not require degrees? Pursuing digital and adaptive learning, student coaching, and advising, financial aid, innovation, and employer pathways. Prior to his work, at the Gates Foundation, Palmer founded and grew 3 investor-backed technology and service companies. He served as a turnaround leader for 3 others. Where did you cut your teeth? All I hear is, well, he served on this board and he helped turn something around. Went into the U.S. Naval Academy, got the GI Bill, engineering degree, started at Microsoft 1989, and made his way up. Where's the normal, everyday human part? All you got to do, I just come from a working class family. For 3 others, he has demonstrated excellence at general manager and president level positions, leading large, diverse teams. This sounds like a LinkedIn resume. Palmer brings 30 years of experience in small business and multi-partisan fluency to his political endeavor. As an education technology entrepreneur, executive investor, he offers rare levels of expertise, his strategic mindset. You know what this sounds like? This sounds like the bogus, the BS artist trying to raise money back in the .com days. It's like that. You see, there's nothing tangible. I know one guy who got out of jail, or prison, rather, I should say, who has a profile just like this because he had to recreate himself. Never mind that he went to, fraud, embezzlement, tax evasion. This was all during the real estate bubble. And just kind of, blah, blah, blah. Dude, I can't run a Cleary test on this guy. I still don't know what he does, except hobnob against with the elite. BA and interbliss. Okay, here it is. Fuck you. Fuck you, man. Have fun pissing away your money. Jason Michael Palmer holds a BA in interdisciplinary studies. Tell me you didn't want to work without telling me you didn't want to work. Virginia, 1994, and earned his MBA from Harvard Business School. Business. How's that? How's your alma mater now? He's a proud resident of Baltimore, Maryland, and a devoted father. In the news. Oh, look at this guy. Look at this guy. I want to know, did you have a real job, man? Did you ever have a real job? All right, what's your ideas, Palmer? Is it going to be more of other people's money? A lot of writing. Conscious capitalism. Honor working thousands of better place regardless of tax, aspiring leaders. I won't disagree. I won't disagree with him here. You need to get rid of corporate capitalism. which is why you should never bail out banks or anything else. Okay, view specific policies. Here we go. Let's see if I agree with this guy. Well, okay, I will give him this. He really neatly organized his platform here. Unions, gun violence prevention. What does that have to do with business? Gun ownership is well fed. The United States is a very real gun problem to make guns in the hands of blah. I don't know what it has to do with fiscal policy. What does climate change have to do with it? Conscious capitalism. Well, it's detailed. I'll grant him that. Climate change, liberation. Liberation from what? Embracing conscious capitalism means acknowledging the historical processes that have left America, particularly people of color in the U.S., without equal levels of wealth. Well, stop fucking lying to him and saying that everything that's bad is the other guy's fault. Stop giving him welfare. Stop, oh my God, it's so sad. Hey, here's a bottle of kick-ass. Go major in engineering. Let's go. Here we are. All right, so I don't know how this is any different than a Democrat. People first, the new talent economy. In tech circles, we call this a 2.0 iterations. Ours will be a multi-partisan effort that incorporates the best ideas. Look, buddy, here's the thing. You don't sound like you worked out yourself out of poverty. You wouldn't know how to help poor people because all you know how to do is throw money at it and do platitudes. This is so freaking lame. We got a word for it. Iteration 2.0. That's not trade school. Go Booker T. Washington. Not necessarily to help out the black community, certainly that. But poor people in general, trade school. Hey, how about you come, President Cap? Mine wouldn't be this detailed. President Cappy, well, we're going to do trade school. And the government's going to stop funding stupid degrees so people don't major in that shit no more. And then I'm going to send along, I'm going to send an agent to every major and medium employer. And I'm going to say, hey, how about you look into training programs? Hey, all those job postings will require a bachelor's degree? No, that's not going to happen. I don't get. Hey, Karen in HR, come here. Would you like to have your job still? Okay, cool. Well, you're going to get rid of all the unnecessary college degree program. You're going to have training programs. Yeah, that's what you're going to do. Oh my God! And in 1 year, President Cappy solved the student loan crisis because he made it. You didn't have to go to college to get a job. Incorporates the best ideas for people progress. There is no us versus them in this vision. We'll work together in common good, even if we disagree. Modernizing the U.S. government. Placing all people of all ethnicities and backgrounds in defensive stances. Well, that would be the Democrats' goal, right? Divide and conquer. Experts who study democratic societies say the risk of internal civil war and violence is the highest it's been more than a century. Well, stop dividing us. You're the Democrat. What are you talking about? Are you gonna get rid of the woke shit in schools? Specific policies. Let's look at this. Balancing the budget. Okay, I'm with you there. LGBTQ protections. They are protected. Thank you letter after paying taxes. Okay, nice. Should the government like it, but there's not so bad. There's good and bad, and I'm sure even Biden has some good ideas if he knows he's alive. All right, Jason Palmer, wiki. Let's find out where you're from, Jason. No, prison guard. No, that's not Jason Palmer, politician. Jason Palmer. No, I need to have politician. Look, Google, the reason I type in politician is because I want you to search for it. We didn't search for it. Do you want us to include it? Dean Phillips. Okay. I'll tell you this. You're better than Dean Phillips. I'll grant you that. You're better than Dean Phillips. Social activist? Is this the guy? No, that's not it. Boy, there's nothing about this guy. I gotta hand it to you, man. With all that spending of the money on the YouTube with the lame ass music, Jason Palmer, president. What do you have against Biden? I mean, this doesn't sound like you're terribly different from him. I want to know languages. He's just, when I'm smelling, it's like someone who's never worked a real job in his life. He had to have connections. 3 questions. Inside higher ed. Glad you're wasting your money and time on this, Jason. I don't think you're going to win it. You're just I mean, honestly, I don't hate the guy personally. You're just a putz, man. You're just a putz. All I want to know is, did he come from wealth? That's all I want to know. Among the youngest candidate. Well, he's not wrong there either. I'm sick and tired of electing 80-year-olds. National recognition, town hall engagement, trailblazer shaping the future of education, blah, blah, blah. Leads with a commitment to excellence, dude. I don't know anything about it. It's off. I mean, spend an hour looking this guy up. Jason Palmer, president, bio. Conscious candidate, the global stage has been called the purple candidate, embraced the moniker, private, blah, blah, blah. What am I looking for? Like an automaton. All right. Okay. J. Palmer, written by Bob Garfield. Okay, Bob. I want to know, the venture capitalist, I want to know what percentage of his ventures made money. So isn't that kind of an important thing? What percent of Jason's ventures made money? Because he wants to run the fucking federal government. No, I don't want to subscribe. This is an interview. $15 companies, millions of people working. It says thousands, 900. We don't know enough about this guy. Jason Palmer drove truck. Jason Palmer worked as a garbage man. Jason Palmer was a real human being. Okay, there you go. He's just another Democrat who ran past the door of private sector work. I absolutely want to know, what ventures did he fund and finance, and were they successful? I want to know if this motherfucker worked a real job with a degree in interdisciplinary studies. Obviously, he wanted to avoid work. I don't see like a turnaround expert like Jack Welch. The bio is creepy as fuck. It's amorphous and it sounds exactly like a politician. How'd you get into the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation? Who was your dad? I don't know. Maybe my audience knows something about him. Does anyone know anything about this guy? I don't see. Yeah, nobody knows everything. Yeah, you're not wrong, Dave. You're not wrong. There's like this hybrid Democrat where it's just, oh, we're billionaires, we have so much. And Bill came from wealth, by the way. Bill didn't just like start in a cardboard shack and bust. No, his dad was wealthy. Same thing with Trump. All right, let's go to the super chat. I got enough information to know he ain't going to be the savior. Okay. And it kind of verified what I assumed. Now, maybe he did serve in the military, or maybe he was hardworking like Alex Patino or a truck driving Latino agent in the field. Maybe he went from mailroom to boardroom. I don't think so. Wiz Division Productions, $2. Coincidentally, I cleaned my Glock 19 as I watch. Well, how often do you have to clean your Glock 19? Actually, I got my Springfield XD9. I got it down here in Vegas. That's my favorite pistol. I really like it. I don't mind it at all. But why? You shooting it that much? Shouldn't take that long to clean a Glock 19. Alex Patino, truck driving Latino agent in field, $5. Pierre LaFou, there you go. He got it. Was also scared of cats. Big man, scared of cats. Exactly. Hello, boy. He was one of the badass bad guys until Spike figured out his weak spot. That was scary, dude. Wiz Division Productions, $2. Us DMV folk are really in our own little world. You work for the Department of Motor Vehicles? Yaks, 200 double woolons. Good morning, Cappy. Good morning. Morning. Oh, yeah, that's right. You're over in Korea. Wands. And Wiz Division Production, again, $2. What would you say you do here? Office Space. Did you read through that like Orwellian bullshit? Like, he does work I do know he works adjacent or in education, because all those words were just like ways to say, I don't work for a living. And I hope you waste your money, buddy. I really do, because you're not you're not. Yeah, unless there were some other credentials. But usually you guys can't wait to shove that in. Son of a millwright. Dad was a cop. Mom was a homemaker. I didn't see that. I didn't see that at all. All right, that's it. There you go. Now you all know who Jason Palmer is. Good luck to you. Good luck, buddy. We'll see you guys later. Toodles.